Hey guys, this week Brian Friedman is called back to the rescue on X Factor UK. J-Lo is bringing her life and music to the big screen. Another Disney classic is eyeing Broadway, and so much more good stuff coming up right now. It looks like Jenny from the block just can't stop. She's on a world tour, has a clothing line, endorsements galore, and now add to that a 3D film. The movie is called Dance Again and will give audiences a chance to see her live concert like never before. It also follows her life through the ups and downs of her last 3 years. Relationships. Looks like her dancers are going to be getting even more publicity, so you can catch them on the big screen very soon.
Always keeping it live and eclectic is Florence and the Machine with her latest music video release, Spectrum. I just never know what to expect from her, but I was pleasantly surprised to see a dozen of Sugar Plums dance around her head. Choreographed by Don Byrne and directed by David LaChapelle, emerged a breathtaking ballet production, almost Swan Lake. Splashes of pedestrian-like moments complemented picture-perfect adage that made the Spectrum move and come to life. A definite timepiece in my book.
Well, another Disney classic is rumored to be heading towards the Broadway stage. Aladdin is a highly popular Disney movie and musical, and Alan Menken, the original composer for the animated film, reportedly says that a Broadway run of Aladdin is in the works. Directed and choreographed by Casey Nicola, the musical recently played at Seattle's Fifth Avenue Theater and will be running at Utah's Tuacahn Theater through October. Who is ready for a whole new world?
I really enjoyed it. Like, I had so much fun doing this routine. It showed, you know. Yeah. It showed. But that's what we all try to go into our performances with. Just have fun, you know. Just enjoy it. And it's so easy to enjoy it when you're with an all-star, you know.
And seeing them execute it in that way, being so young, was unbelievable to me. Unbelievable. It was one of my favorite pieces I've ever done, hands down.
My mom and my dad, they're both the most supportive parents that I know. Honestly, I don't know where I would be without them. I would not be here, that's for sure.
They're so unique and individual, so I feel like I'm rooting for the top, all six now. I don't have a favorite.
I think definitely this week, I know that I've accomplished so much. I've come so far, and yeah, I'm just happy either way, and I'll be on tour, you know, if I go next week, so it's all good.
I think the choreography was sensational tonight too.
Yes.
And so that they made even people that you wouldn't have thought would be able to, you know, Keon and Eliana, who are ballroom dancers, I think that choreography made them look fantastic.
Very true.
You know, Keon could have got on Dancing with the Stars tonight.
Yeah, he really could have.
And what about Whitney doing that East Coast hip hop?
I know!
Where did that come from?
Yes.
I would love to be a part of like Glee or something, or maybe like a tour with an artist, or like, I don't know, anything. I just want to keep growing.
I couldn't believe how much he just jumped into it. It's like a Baltimore like style. He did a great job.
It was very good for them. I mean, they deserve that. I mean, their work was unbelievable. Yeah, they were working really hard, and they deserve the best.
It felt like it was going to be my last week, and I just wanted to make it a really strong ending for me. And knowing my mom was going to come, like, that was really emotional.
I have never in my life felt like that on stage.
Really?
Yeah, I just let everything go, and a day is so strong and so powerful, and just right before we went on stage, he took me in his arms and he said, "We're gonna kill it."
Brian Friedman is returning to the X Factor UK to do a little house cleaning. Simon Cowell was disappointed in the show's recent choreography and has asked Brian to return to fix some of the routines. Yikes. Simon doesn't feel the show is the same without him. He wants the best and knows the coveted choreographer can deliver. That's true, he can. The producers of the show are excited for his return as well.
Did you know that Brian Friedman was in a singing group with Brittany Murphy called Blessed with Soul? He decided to leave the group to pursue dance full time. Well, that paid off, you think?
My next guests are professional ballet dancers. You saw them on Paula Abdul's Live to Dance. They were finalists, and now they are here promoting their brand new book and interactive CD, Prima the Ballerina. Please welcome Nikki and Ethan White.
I grew up with my mom. She had her own dance studio, and I was always helping her teach, and I started teaching the pre-ballet classes, the creative movement, from like 3 to 6 years old. And it's a very either challenging age or awesome. Like people either love it or they're like, no, thank you. And so, because they're in a different world. I mean, they're so creative. They're so imaginative. And I just fell in love with that age and was making up games and songs and activities and writing them all down and testing them all out. And I wanted to provide a way for teachers to access that information, like a very quick and easy lesson plan. And that's where the idea of the book came from. Ethan is an artist, and he sculpted the character out of clay.
So awesome.
And she, in real life, is like this big. Yeah. And she has a wire armature, so we could put her in. We could put her in correct positions. So you can tell she has really amazing feet and perfect ballet lines. So even though this is a story, it's still taking you through activities. It talks about how she imitates the butterfly's wings with her arms, and even the word flowing has like kind of a flowing movement to it. And she rises up on her tippy toes and shuffles her feet. So it's very descriptive about the games.
This week's plugger, Emily Chamberlain, trained with Omaha School of Ballet and Nebraska Dance Company, studying hip-hop, jazz, ballet, and tap. After graduating, she moved to Los Angeles to further her career and has danced with Carmography, Neon Dance Crew, and the Show Off Dance Company. Emily is currently working on launching her very own female dance crew called The Vixens. This week's featured class comes all the way from yours truly. It's a hip-hop routine to I Want You Back, and it pairs classic Jackson 5 music with funky hip-hop choreography. The upbeat music will have you groove into the beat while working on your hip-hop style and some old-school locking. This is a great routine to perform anywhere.
Ooh, have I got something hot for you. Fire by Ingrid Michaelson off album Human Again. Perfect for contemporary ballet and point choreography, this piece provides 3 different levels of hotness. First, there's a build-up. Digest, if you will. The bare violin. Perfect for classical point. Followed by the flame. Now, this is where the drums kick in. So, time to get a little loose. And then, boom! Pure combustion. Freak out session. Throw caution to the wind and let go. I think you got the message on fire. Speaking of fire, here's Ben with this week's hot Dirty Dish.
These days, dance studio competition is fierce. But this Alabama dance studio is starting quite the competition of its own, and is even being taken to court for it. Ann's School of Dance in Huntsville, Alabama has a pending lawsuit. Or 2, 1 over the current parking lot situation, and 2 for a disorderly conduct charge due to the parking lot situation. Neighbors of the dance studio filed a complaint against owner Ann Brown, claiming driveways are constantly being blocked by the students' parked car. To add to that, Brown also has to fight a charge claiming that she harassed Melissa Anderson, the owner of another business in the same complex. Anderson attempted to have Brown's dance students' cars towed after taking up too many parking spaces, and when the tow truck started loading, Brown charged at her, shouting profanity. All of this over parking spaces? Is this serious? Okay, how about we leave the competition to the dance floor? You guys, next week we will have an exclusive interview with choreographer Paul Becker. He's known for his work on Hellcats, the Twilight Breaking Dawn movies, and So You Think You Can Dance Canada. Speaking of So You Think, more interviews coming your way as the finalists are revealed. You guys, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe on our new channel, and I will see you next week. Benjamin Allen saying peace and love.